So I haven't recorded anything in a while. There were recent things that happened, which I really wanted to talk about. Yeah, that's why I don't like to record when I'm really tired, because my brain just loses focus on what I'm talking about. There's a baby alien behind me. Oh yeah. So I've been, well, obviously, I've been seeing a therapist, and she suggested that I should get a cat, because I was talking to her about how we used to have cats. Oh gosh. See, that's one of the many things that happened after I stopped recording videos. You know, obviously a lot has changed because I'm in a different house. I think I mentioned that at least, but I don't know. There's so much to go over. Some of it is extremely difficult to think about. So that's why it's taking me a long time to do that. Ignoring all that for now. I guess I don't have to go into everything to tell you that all 3 of our cats actually passed away. Was it last year? Yeah, I think it was like this last summer. But, you know, I had already moved out of the old house, so I technically wasn't living with them anymore anyway, but they all died in like the same month. All 3 of them. 2 of them were the same age, but 1 of them wasn't, so, you know, I think, well, yeah, I don't need to go into details about that. I can do that another time. The point is, I was talking about how much I miss the cats, and how much I just miss having an animal in the house. So yeah, she could tell how much I really missed them. And she does think that having a pet will be helpful for me. But I completely agree with her. I think that would help a lot. They don't allow pets here, but they can easily, if they had a letter from an official, you know, doctor or therapist or whatever, they basically have to let me have, I don't know. And then there's the issue of how am I gonna get a cat? I mean, afford caring for a cat is what I'm talking about. Like, I don't know, we thought about, like, maybe there's some way to have, like a sponsor for, you know, they sometimes, people want to care for animals in some way, but they can't have them as a pet for whatever reason, so they'll basically pay for all the necessities of an animal, but somebody else will actually take care of them. Like, I tried looking it up online, and I saw a lot of places that had pets to be sponsored, and, you know, would you like to sponsor a pet? But I couldn't figure out how to, you know, how to be the one who actually has the pet. My older brother did say he would, he's actually paying a lot of my expenses because I don't have a job. But yeah, he was generous enough to say that, you know, he would pay for all of it. Just wanted to try, you know, try to do it in a way where he wouldn't have to do that, but it's looking like he's just probably gonna have to. But either way, the main point is I'm getting a cat, and I'm really excited about that. Even if I don't sound excited, because I'm so tired. Because I miss our cats so much, and I feel like having one would lift my mood a lot. Just because I know what it's like having a cat. And cats, like dogs are great if you have energy, because they like to play and they, take them on walks and stuff. So, you do have to do more to care for dogs. So with a cat, they're generally less needy when it comes to activities that are physically difficult. Yeah, so the litter is one thing that, will be kind of difficult for me, but I think I can handle it. And I know it will be worth it. I mean, I get, like, really depressed whenever I see, like, cat videos and stuff. Like, part of me will be, enjoy the cuteness of the video, but then it'll just remind me of, I've lived with cats my entire life, pretty much. Why am I just talking about that now? I feel like I've said some of this stuff too, but if I did, it was probably years ago. I actually checked, just out of curiosity. I started posting Let's Plays before Jacksepticeye and just a few months after Markiplier. So, like, I think of these guys as, like, they're big on YouTube because they've been doing it for so long, but then I'm like, I guess I always underestimate how long it's been since I was first making videos. Kind of mind-blowing. But anyway. So, oh my gosh, it's almost 15 minutes now. Getting a cat was just supposed to be one subject I bring up, or one piece of news. I didn't have to go into all that detail. But anyway, so that was one thing. I'm getting a cat. Get hyped. I thought there was more things. Well, I'm gonna open up I actually haven't decided yet. But I'm gonna open a shop of some sort, either on Etsy or on eBay, and I hear from a lot of people that Etsy is better than eBay for some reason, but the problem is I'm familiar with eBay. I've sold things before, and I've never really dealt with Etsy, and I feel like I don't know. I get overwhelmed easily. So if there's all these things I have to be thinking about, and then both of the websites require some sort of fee for using it, and I'm trying to figure out which one's cheaper. Really, I think they're probably around the same price, or at least they're not. It doesn't make a big difference. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But basically, the shop, wherever it's held, is gonna be mostly crochet stuff because that's what I do. But I also, might occasionally do other things. Oh, that's one of the things I was gonna talk about. The wallet. My brother did receive it, and he loved it. As I was suspecting might happen, it's been so long that he actually had gotten a wallet since last I saw him, or last I was aware of him not having a wallet. He was using a piece of a sock. I don't remember. It was not even a whole sock. It was just a piece of fabric that just kind of wrapped around his money. But it was a sock. It was part of a sock. So, I don't know. That was amusing. When we found out about that, we were with our cousins, and of course they're, I don't know how to describe them. The point is, it was very amusing. Because they were like, what? Why are you doing that? And he was like, mm. And I was just thinking the whole thing was hilarious. He ended up calling his sock of shame, though, so I don't think he would have called it that if our cousins hadn't reacted the way they did. I guess they kind of embarrassed him a little, but, you know, like, not on purpose. They weren't being mean or anything, and just, you know, like, why? Why don't you just get a wallet? So yeah, he did obviously eventually get one. And he also said that the wallet that I made was, I mean, I didn't make the wallet I painted was actually too thick anyway. But he loves it so much that, and he can tell that I put a lot of work into it. So rather than, you know, use it as a wallet where it would be eventually, you know, it'll get old and worn down, he said he'd rather just put it on display anyway, so that's what he's gonna do. So that's cool, but he was really, he really did love it a lot, and made me happy. So yeah, that was one thing. As far as everything else, I still feel like there's more I was gonna say, but oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's been almost 20 minutes. Nope, it has been 20 minutes now. Hopefully I'll edit maybe half of this out. I don't know. I need to just wrap this up. Oh, okay. I remembered the third thing. I did attempt a live stream, but it was just my webcam, it didn't involve a game, and it was actually a joke. It's just, I don't know, some of you may have seen it, but it was on April Fool's Day, so it was just the camera pointed at, where'd he go? Oh, there he is. This guy. The significance of him is that he's, okay, so you know how, some of you know how Markiplier and Jacksepticeye have these, like, evil sort of alter egos. Darkiplier being Markiplier's alter ego, and at first he was really more of just a joke, but then he's decided to, you know, flesh him out as an actual character, so I thought that was pretty cool. But while Markiplier has, you know, he's got his little buddy Tiny Box Tim, that was, you know, obviously just a joke. In a video he made, he was like, oh, a box, I'll name it Tim, you know, it's so tiny. You know, it was just one of those Let's Player moments that was funny, so eventually, and then the fans loved it so much, eventually he made plushies for Tiny Box Tim. So anyway, long story short, too late for that, but oh well. Darkiplier, as far as I know, does not have an equivalent little buddy. So I decided to invent one. Well, no, what happened was I really wanted to crochet something, and I was just having like a mental block as far as ideas go. So I posted in the comments of one of Markiplier's videos. Asking, you know, what should I crochet? And of course, somebody said Tiny Box Tim, but I didn't have the right colors of yarn. So I was like, what if I did like a dark version, you know? Because I have a lot of black yarn for some reason. Anyway, so that's how Meanie Box Mick was invented. I can't decide whether his name should be Meanie Box Mick or Meanie Box Mike. Bah, I can't talk anymore. Basically, Mick or Mike is the debate in my own head. I posted it as Mick, so I guess that's what it is now. Mike sounds better, but I feel like Mick is one of those names. It makes you think of like like an old gangster or something. I don't know. It seemed to be less cutesy than Mike. Mike was a little too, not cutesy, but you know, it's just a common nickname for Michael. So Mick just felt more, you know, like he's this little tough guy. I don't know. It just doesn't roll off the tongue as well as Meanie Box Mike. But whatever. Meanie Box Mick isn't that much different. So anyway, why did I bring that up? Oh, the live stream. That's what it was. It was just staring at his face for like several hours. And I like, sometimes I would add other things just to be funny, like that alien and this weird string doll of Captain America. It's really, really ugly and looks like a voodoo doll, but that's part of his charm. My brother, the same brother that I gave the wallet to, got me this guy for Christmas. You know, one of those joke/irony presents that only siblings or good friends would give. But I like him in a he's so completely ugly and stupid looking. It's endearing. You know? Yeah, anyway, so oh my gosh, this video is like, see, it's a problem when I'm tired. I ramble more. But yeah, 28 minutes. Hopefully I'll be able to cut most of that down. So you might have to just suffer through a really long video. Unless you enjoy me rambling, then you won't be suffering. Or you just won't watch it. You'll see the length of the video and just be like, nope. But yeah.